All right, calling next, we've got Jay calling out of Florida, I believe. Jay, how you doing today? How can we help you?
Good, gentlemen. How are you guys doing?
Awesome, man.
We are doing fantastic.
Better
Jay.
than I deserve.
Yeah, you gotta embody the Dave Ramsey, right? Whenever he has a call in, he's like better than I deserve.
You're
blessed.
Sure.
Jay, man, excited to have you on the show. What is the pain point in your business right now, or that lever of growth you're trying to do that we can help you with?
Well, the real estate industry is very interesting.
That's a nice way to say it. Yeah,
it's very, because you want to build trust. You want to you're helping somebody make the largest investment in their life. But it comes down to how can you make the customer know that you're really genuine and trust you to know that like I tell a lot of my customers when I see them, if I'm not gonna buy that house for any reason, I'll let you know what, I'm not sure about this. I'll let you make the decision. Nice. Yeah. It's yours at the end of the day. I have no place to tell you yes or no, but I can tell you know what, we might, if we're patient, let's see a couple more houses before we make a decision.
I love that, and I'm proud of you for doing that, because if more professionals would do that, industries would have better names. Because you're not commissioned
in every industry. Real estate is very challenging, and the one thing with real estate, sorry guys, my allergies, man. I coach my son's soccer team, so yeah, running for an hour on the grass field, the next day I'm miserable. So
you know what you need, Jay? This is a shameless plug for what is it called? The boom boom stick from Shark Tank. They like swear by it to help with like allergies. It's like it's like you stick in that nasal stick, and then all of a sudden it clears all your sinuses. There you go. Maybe they'll sponsor the show for us now.
This show,
exactly.
But anyways, keep going. Yeah.
So that's the one thing that I know. Real estate is it's challenging, and when it comes to people want to trust you, they know that, hey, can I trust this guy? Can I allow myself to give him information about me, finances, things like this? Does he have my best interest in heart?
So you're experiencing that lack of trust in your like outreach and stuff, or what's
because maybe there's a lot of, in every industry, by the way, because there are a lot of people are there for the wrong reason. Maybe some people are.
Agree. But is that happening to you? Is like, are you expressing to us that, hey guys, I'm struggling to get people to trust me because there's a bad vibe around, real estate or any industry? But
yes. Okay. And I'll tell you where, because you put a person in front of me. Sales in my blood. Okay. I can sell you anything you want to.
All right, sell me this pen, Jay. Sell me this pen. I'm just kidding.
You know what? Let me tell you what this pen does. you get somebody to tell you, oh, let me write your phone number. Let me have you write a note or something. And if you say, I don't have a pen, it will be like one.
Yeah, what is that? Wolf of Wall Street. It's like, sell me this pen. It's like, hey, can you sign this check real quick? Well, I don't have a pen. Sold.
Here we go. And you wanna give him like a 10 cents pen also that doesn't write. Also embarrassing. So you want to invest in like a $2 pen kind of thing, So
where are you struggling the most with building the trust? So if they're in front of you, you got it. You're a stone cold closer. Is it in
Is it in the leads? Like
where is
it? They're just
in the leads, yes. To respond, and a lot of times when we get leads, and it's we have to do the cold calling and talk to customers and say, hey, my name is Jay. I'm a real estate agent. I have your information that you're interested in a property, whether buying or selling. A lot of times they're like, I'm not interested right now. They hang up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm not able to get past that stage. Why? Because the amount of spam calls these days is enormous. I get 20 spam calls a day from different here and there, and I run another business, so I get spam calls telling me, you're going to a trade show, you haven't booked your hotel room. I was like, how do you know if I booked it or not? You get all these calls that they say, hello Jay, I'm calling about your property, are you willing to sell it? Those people they're not real estate agents, they just want to buy a $500,000 property for $300,000 cash.
Yep. Here's what I would tell you. So I think you're creating a narrative and an excuse for yourself. And it's not to beat you up, man. It's just to call what I'm hearing. you're creating a narrative and excuse for yourself that's not true. People aren't telling you no because the amount of spam calls they get every day. And the reason why I know this to be true is because I work with agents all over the nation, and even our own team, Acre Brothers Realty, we do hundreds of calls a day. We have ISAs on the team. We're not experiencing that. We're not experiencing the lack of trust because of the spam. What it is, I think, is more of a presentation issue, like a scripting issue. What I heard you just do, now I know you're just kind of laying out a little bit of description of it, but you led with a yes or no question, and you led with an assumptive based, hey, it's like you walk into the retail store and the person says, can I help you find something? And the immediate answer is no, even though that person walked into the retail store. And it's because, Chris Voss has this on Never Split the Difference. If you go read that book, he talks about you want to, try to ask the right questions that get people to respond in natural ways. So he is big on like everybody is more conditioned to say no than they are say yes. So like when you go for an appointment, instead of, going for the appointment with the yes answer, you go for the appointment of, would you be opposed to meeting on Saturday at 11? No. And it's like, no. Okay, perfect. I got you down for Saturday at 11 because you said yes by saying no. So here's what I would challenge you is I would look at your scripting, and we can send you the script that we use. Are you doing circle prospecting? Is that a lot of what you're doing?
Yes, I'm doing that. I'm doing a lot of the leads that I get from the media magazine that I have with you.
Let me send you the script that we're doing, which is way more what I would call it's like relationship and value based, where it's like, hey, we don't need to do a deal with this person or not, but we're all calling to see if they would be curious. We have a lot of people that are interested in their area. And, if you received a cash offer on your house, would you be opposed to taking a look at it? If you received if you received a cash offer on your house today, would you be opposed to taking a look at that? And most people would be like, no. Yeah. I mean, I guess, what is it? And it was like, well, what would you take for your house? Like what would the price be that you want? And you'd be surprised. Some people in that moment, Jay, will actually tell you what they want for the house, but most of them will not. Most of them will go, well, what's the offer? And then you go to, well, Zillow has your range around, 700 to 1,000 to, 800,000. Is that what you would be expecting? Is that what you'd be thinking? And you quote a range based upon Zillow. But here's what you know immediately as you're calling through that neighborhood for circle prospecting. You immediately are identifying the people who are engaging you about wondering what the cash offer is on their house or what they would get for their house. Okay, well, they're not totally settled in their dream home because there is some interest, right, to know if there's an offer. And we are finding, I think we've closed 26 deals this year alone in our team, just doing that circle prospecting pitch. We have a whole podcast on this for everybody listening. And I don't know if Jay, if you've heard this one or not, with Steven and Cody from our team, where we break down where we buy the leads from, how we do the pitch, how we go out there to the house and give the 3 different offers to them. So it's our circle prospecting podcast. If you go to our YouTube channel, you'll find it. But anyways, to get back to your original thing is, it's not that you're wrong. There are a lot of spam calls. There are a lot of bad real estate agents that, create mistrust. But I would challenge you to go, man, no, you're a stone cold closer. You're making a narrative in your mind that's not true because your scripting is wrong. Like you're approaching the script out of the gate, trying to gain interest right away without offering enough value or lowering their guard with the reason for your call. Let us send you the script that we have, and I think it will help you tremendously from that end.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I'm when it comes to sales and conversation, I'm good. I just have to find a way to have them engage.
Yeah, it's the engagement where you're struggling.
A couple questions before they say no.
Exactly. It's like on our Facebook leads, we don't call people to give people another example. Like we generate Facebook leads. And we do this for clients too, but with Acre Brothers, we generate thousands of leads, right? And when the lead comes in, when we call them, I don't call them up and say, hey, Jay, I got your request on Facebook for the list of homes. I don't say that. You know why? Because the immediate reaction is, I didn't request anything.
Don't try selling me.
Yeah, right. And that's what most people do. Most people call and they're immediately, but it's like walking into the retail store. No, I'm not looking for anything because they feel immense pressure. So we call up and it's like a pattern interrupt and we'll go, Jay, we saw that you were looking for homes. And we just wanted to see if you found what you were looking for. So the question is about, were you looking or were you not looking? not about you downloaded a list of homes. Is that true or not?
Okay.
Because you're going to say no to downloading the list of homes. You're going to say no to the ebook, the information you downloaded. But if I catch you in the pattern and interrupt to say, hey, I saw you were looking at homes. I just want to see if you found what you were looking for. They immediately now just intuitively are like, no or yes. And if they say, no, I haven't found what I'm looking for, what do I know immediately? Well, they're looking for homes.
They're looking for homes.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like the way you craft your messaging matters tremendously to get engagement. It's like one of the tactics which
we're trying to get them talking, right?
Yes.
That's how you get into discovery. That's how you can actually help them.
Yeah. And for every situation, it's going to be a little nuance. So like Reminder Media sales team who's calling like agents like yourself, Jay, like a lot of times we'll go, hey, Jay, like we'll open up the call. Now I'm revealing all the secrets going, hey,
Sure.
hey, Jay. And Jay, yeah. This is Jay. Right. Who's this? And we do that instead of going, hey, Jay, this is Luke Acree. I'm calling from Reminder Media. Because immediately if I do that, what do you know? I'm a sales guy. I don't want to talk to him. Bang, you bang on me. But if I'm like, hey, Jay.
Yeah.
Now you're like, oh, who is this? And now your brain's trying to go a million miles an hour to try to figure out who this is. And I didn't earn much, right? I just earned maybe 3 more seconds than I would have had if I come in and say, this is Luke Acree, Reminder Media, right out of the gate. So there's like ways you can craft messaging where you can earn the next 3 seconds or second, because the problem in sales is nobody wants to be sold. So to be a great salesman, it has to be about value, not selling. So if I tell my team all the time, I try to get in their brains, guys, if you just wake up today and just try to help people and not worry about the sale, and you don't worry about the rejection because you're already at 0. Jay's not working with me, right? So I can't lose. I only stay the same. He either works with me and I go positive, or I net the same. Because he doesn't tell me no, he was already a no. So it's like trying to get your brain in your heart into a posture where it's like, I'm just trying to help people, which is what you're talking about, which is why I love what you're saying about the mistrust. I'm just trying to help people. You don't have to buy from me. You don't have to use me, but I have value that I can bring to the table, and I'm passionate about helping people in this business. And I just want to earn that chance. So I want to get you the scripts and everything like that, but it's such a good question.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yep. Well, it would definitely help, and I'll change the wording.
Yeah. I think a lot of it's in the wording, because I feel like you are a great engager and salesperson, but I think you're shooting yourself in the foot how you're opening you're basically going, I'm a salesman. Are you interested in talking to me right away instead of
opening conversation,
yes.
Make a person. Yeah.
Yeah. And this is where most people, like when they're calling, that's where everybody starts, because you don't know what else to do, And so I would encourage you also go on YouTube, and there's a lot of great live cold calling things for, like Ricky Carruth is a great one. Shout out to Ricky. We've had him on the show. I don't know if you know Ricky at all, but he puts out great content around circle prospecting and scripting, and he does live calls, or has done them. I don't know the last time he did it, but he's done live calls and all that stuff. So I would check out Ricky Carruth on YouTube too. Sure. Yep.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you, Jay.
I look forward to get your script.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And next time we'll see each other, I'm gonna be like, hey, we just closed.
Let's
20
do it.
deals.
Yeah, appreciate it, Jay. Thank you so much,
Thanks,
man.
Jay. Good luck.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Bye.